Our next speaker is a level up coach. Her passion is creating a positive environment to uplift the life of every person she meets. She is a master NLP practitioner, a life coach, and a chartered wealth advisor, which allows her to help her clients and friends in all areas of their life. Her passion for writing allowed her to extend this passion through print and media. She has 10 years of corporate experience specializing in training, sales, and marketing before becoming a full-time coach and an agency leader in the life insurance industry. On stage, a round of applause for Jendee Sapo de Guzman.
Good morning. Unfortunately, I don't have an animal with me. So what I have for you today is my heart. I'd like to look at the person beside you, please. Can you look at the person beside you and tell that person, thank you for being here with me today. All right. What I can bring with you today is my heart on how I was able to produce this book. All right. So I'm going to share with you the 3 new rules to succeed in life and in writing. Just let me tell you my story. In 2011, well, just like some of you who are already bored with their work life. Come on, it's fine. Okay, I got hands over there. I prayed hard to God and I told Him that, Lord, please, just bring me to where I should be. And then a few months after, I found myself in one of the top life insurance companies also in the Philippines. And I got awards after awards and even qualified to an incentive trip. In fact, my recruiter branch manager is here. Can you raise your hand, please, Eileen? Thank you for bringing me here. And after praying to Lord, I told myself that still, how can I create more value to my clients and to every person that I meet? Not until 2016, I gave birth to this baby, and she is now 3 years old. Her name is Day. However, at the beginning, I realized that it's difficult to juggle both my career and my life as a mother. So I told myself I have to put my best foot forward, regardless of the situation. And so I started to check on what are my strengths, what are the things that I've learned from my past experiences, what are the things that I value, what am I really created for. I feel and I hear that you are also asking about it. And so, you know what? When I was in college, I already started writing. But it was only until I became a mother that I started to literally write on a journal. And I plan to give that journal to my daughter when she turns 18. However, she's only 3 years old. And the more I look at her, the more children I feel, and the more children I see. And I realize that it is our obligation to make this world a better place for them. And so the birth of my book, Be a Brand New You. I realized that there's no best time to write your book but today. May I see the hands of aspiring authors, please? Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. Just like you a few months ago, I aspired to have my book. You know, when the intention is clear, the mechanisms appear and the message will appear. Because when I became clear of my intention of writing the book, a message from Miss Shana Sino from Wright University popped in my inbox. And they told me I can write a book in 90 days. And so here's the proof. And also, it is our responsibility, again, whatever's in our minds, in our heart, to be finally written and to be read by a lot of people. I'd like to mention also that what I discovered in this lifetime is that the difference of an average person and a successful person is a bias for action. So there's no best time to write your book but today. Then the second rule to succeed in writing and in life is to pay it forward. You know karma, right? Can you look at the person beside you? O, wag na nating sabihin, baka makarma, di ba? But, you know, karma is real, good and bad karma. Whatever you put onto the universe will come back to you. But here's the thing. The come back to you part does not guarantee that it will happen in our lifetime. But it may happen in the lifetime of our children, in the lifetime of our children's children. So better do good, right? Just like what the founder of Boy Scouts says, Lord Baden-Powell, and he said, do a good turn daily. I'd like to mention also my partner in my podcast, Neri Sotero. We have a podcast and it's called Pay It Forward Today. And this is our advocacy. This is the Code of Hammurabi. It's the oldest sizable tablet deciphered in the history of mankind. And what fascinates me is that this dates back in 1754 BC. And also, it's present in all religion. And do you know that the Code of Hammurabi is the golden rule? Do unto others. And do unto others is paying it forward. You want to attract success in your life, then pay it forward today. Then finally, win even if you only have one audience. Our challenge is, when you fear that when you try to write a book, no one's going to read your book, no one's going to listen to a video or a podcast that you're making. Remember that if you have that kind of mindset, even if there's only one audience, have this mindset because you already won that space. And as a result of that mindset, when I wrote the book, I did not realize that I'm able to change lives one book at a time. So win, even if you only have one audience. And then also, imagine when you have that mindset, you're able to change a lot of lives in your lifetime. And you're planting good deeds after good deeds. And the final ingredient to the 3 new rules of success is, I'd like you to finally, last look at the person beside you. Can you tell that person and touch the shoulder of that person? Just love. You know the ingredient of becoming successful? That's a picture actually of my child, with my girl, with her 9 other classmates. It's a group hug of 3-year-olds with their teacher at the middle. If you look at the picture, you will feel the warmth, the love, the compassion, the innocence of a child. And more importantly, they're free from judgments, right? So if you want to write your book, never ever judge yourself. And just like what our speakers mentioned earlier, that God is in our midst. Know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. So the last ingredient, again, is put forth a heart of a child. Because when you put forth a heart of a child, you will be more than capable of writing your book and be a brand new you. Allow me to honor our flag and do a good turn daily. Thank you very much.